Here at the Hyder Center. Now it's Urbanic. And Rollins back to Gaith. Gaith swings it over to Urbanic. Puts up a three. He's 2 for 2.
Tell you one thing. 2 for 2. He's lethal.
Now it's Creighton Prep looking to get only their second made bucket of the night, and an off-the-ball foul is called, I believe, on Millard North. As some substitutions, or excuse me, never mind.
I'd like to apologize for our audio struggles, and now it appears that we are back. So for those of you watching, hi.
I'm Chris Hillebrand alongside Alex Tijan. Nice to meet you. As Tolliver dribbles in and is blocked. Blocked at the rim, I believe, by Urbanic.
That was Urbanic. He just came in like a wrecking ball to just to say no thank you.
Now it's Millard North. That's number 4, Amari Rahaman.
Got to get something offensively going in the first quarter. Millard.
And now it's Urbanic. 3, Gola. For his third made 3 of the night.
3 for 3 to start things off. He has 9 of the 11 points, so you got to find an answer for him defensively.
And another foul called. That's also on Millard North. Dylan Clausen will be there to inbound. Substitutions.
That's the third foul for Millard North compared to Prep 0.
Janelle Parker and Torrin Carter-Brown subbing out for Josh Carney and the freshman.
Max Youngers. He'll do the inbounding instead.
Max Youngers throwing down a couple dunks there in the warm-up. See, he works on number 3, Major Mosser. Clausen now in the post. Over to Tolliver, who pump fakes, and a foul is called. Wow, that's a hard foul. I hope he's okay.
Tell you what, he went over and up and over to try and block it, and he just rainbowed up and took a hard hit.
I think that's number 1, Grant Urbanic,
who has 3 threes on the day.
Playing some great basketball. You hate to see it.
Yeah.
And Kleber will come through, and we will take a break here at the Hyder Center. Welcome you back to the Hyder Center, where Grant Urbanic was able to pick himself up and fortunately get to the bench.
Yep, walk out on his own power. Great to see. Wish him the best, because
he's playing great basketball.
Indeed. Prep needs a response.
Oliver driving in. That'll be Carson Jones for the deep 3. No good. Rebounded by Clausen.
Excellent reaching rebound. Second chance points could be key in this game.
Carson Jones over on the wing. Can't find anything. Back to Tolliver. Tolliver drives, kicks it out to Jungers, the freshman, for 3. No good.
Again, the good looks, but they're just simply not falling, and look out.
Gaith race down the court. Tries to go coast to coast, does not get it to go. Now it's Tolliver running down. Makes a man miss. Over to Carney, and he's blocked! And a foul is called. That is a hard fall there by Josh Carney, and
oh boy, man,
he looks
heavy traffic.
Wow, physical game so far. Carney looking to shorten up this lead here. And makes his first. Josh Carney makes both of them, giving Prep their 4th point, and to Millard North's 11. And that's number 4, Amari Rahaman. Now it's Mosser.
Take a look underneath the basket between Rollins and Clausen.
I think
They've been duking it out.
It's a matchup we're going to see all night. Rahaman, and oh, it's picked away there by Carson Jones, but can't get control before it slides off his foot.
I liked how Carson Jones picked his pocket, but he just a little too close to the blue underneath, and they remains it with the Mustangs.
I think it's the right thought there. He didn't go up because he knew.
Heads up.
Oh, now it's Mosser for 3. Nails it.
Mosser just getting his first points of the game, and he able to swish it. That was his first attempt basket of the game as well. Now it's a 10-point lead.
Now it's Tolliver, dribbles in, kicks it back out to Carney. Jungers with a 2-on-1 and gets pocketed by Gaith, who gets around Carson Jones for the clean layup. Millard North by 12.
At this point, you got to talk it over under a minute to go. You just got to see, all right, what do we need to do that's just completely different? Because it's currently not working.
Clausen loses the ball, but it's out on Millard North, and the fans are not too happy about that one.
No, not at all. It may have slipped out of Clausen. They think it slipped out of Clausen's hands. I think that's so.
Looks like
some of the Millard North fans have it on their feet to display their frustration.
Marquise Tolliver with his 4th points of the night.
Excellent roll. Get on the basket. Still have plenty more to go in order to try and get back into this game.
That's 25, Pierce Mewbury, the junior. Now it's Rahaman on the wing. It's a pick, goes to drive. Deep 3 there by Mosser, and he's 2 for 2. These Mustangs are shooting lights out.
Yeah, I mean, they've been pretty much, except for their first shot of the game, they've just been pretty much perfect throughout the line, and another foul.
And the Millard North fans are not happy about that one either.
They have hands up in dismay. They're not happy.
Tolliver will go to the line for the first time tonight. And off the back iron, misses his first.
That's one thing that's kind of been a struggle for Prep, and that's the free throws. It kind of cost them their first game against Westside in the Metro Holiday Tournament, among other things. So it's one thing that just can't take lightly, honestly.
And he will split his free throws. Not much time left on the clock, and Millard North will dribble it out. Your score, 7, Creighton Prep 7, Millard North 19. Very dominant performance here in the first quarter by Millard North, as we will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Welcome you back here for the second corner dominant performance by the Mustangs to start us off, and it will be Creighton Prep basketball to begin the second quarter.
So far it's been dominant for Millard North. They've just been laser sharp from behind the arc. They just got to get, Prep's just got to find an answer to these.
Not a lot of margin for error if you are this Creighton Prep team. Millard North playing good defense and even better offense. Off the ball foul called again off on Millard North. Was there already first? Carson Jones now.
I'm not sure if he was expecting that.
Yeah. Not sure if anyone was really expecting it.
Nonetheless, play on.
And another foul is called.
Oh boy. These
Millard North fans are on their feet.
Man, they're with every whistle. I think it's just only going to increase the heart rate of Millard North students.
Makes for an intense basketball game. And Dylan Clausen over to Tolliver. Now it's Parker down in the post. Struggling, gets double team, kicks it out to Carter Brown for a wide open three, and boom.
Gets that. First three of the game for the Junior Jays. That's one way to get back on track.
Absolutely. Torrin Carter Brown, a young player, but a very good player. He's been on varsity since he was a freshman and has been contributing on varsity since he was a freshman. Now it's Gaith at the top of the key, working on Clausen, showing off some footwork, puts up a mid-range shot, nothing but net. That brings your score.
21-10, easy mid-ranger.
It's Clausen on the wing up to Parker.
That was Gates with the last basket.
Carter Brown. Carson Jones wanted to shoot a three, couldn't get it. Now it's Carter Brown. Jones and Carter Brown pass it back to each other. Clausen in the post, gets
four guys around.
Team. Carson Jones for a three in the corner, can't get it.
Tell you one thing, if the Junior Jays, they want to get back in this game, he's got to start shooting better. All of his threes have just been a little cold, but especially after this game, he went 6 of 8 last week. Carson Jones just has to get things going. And
a foul called on Creighton Prep.
It's on Trinell Parker. This is Pierce Newberry on the free throw line.
That's his first one. And he goes. That brings Millard North's lead up to 12, 22-10.
Have to find anything to get back in this game if you're the Junior Jays.
Marquise Tolliver bringing it up the court. Over to Clausen on the wing. Back to Parker, back to Jones. Jones gets it to Carter Brown. Millard North playing some good defense here. Clausen now over to Carter Brown, who kicks it out to Tolliver. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. They need to get something up. Tolliver back, wide open. Carter Brown, pump fake. Puts up another three, can't get it to fall. Rebound Clausen, and
they're gonna say
shot
it's
is
on the
no
floor.
good. Wow.
They call it on the floor.
Millard North playing some great defense here.
Oh, absolutely.
Going down to the final seconds of the shot clock. Not a bad shot by Carter Brown either. Just
an
couldn't
excellent
get it to go.
job by Clausen to get the rebound and draw the foul. Fortunately, he couldn't get the and one.
Now it's Parker working in the post. And
He's
Carney
shooting
for
that.
three. Got it!
He's been a sharp shooter off the bench, and you just got to be, kind of want to go, if you were to ask me if there were any underrated players on the Junior Jays, it would be Josh Carney. He's just been electrifying from behind the arc off the bench. Excellent job. He has 5 today after his free throws prior to that shot.
Now it's Rollins on the pick and roll. Guarded by Trinell Parker.
Look out.
And puts up a shot.
Nice job.
Good defense there by Parker, and some Millard North fans wanted a foul. Now it's Marquise Tolliver slowing it down.
I think it was just a great battle by Trinell Parker. Derek Rollins, he hasn't been
not too active this game.
Hasn't been getting as much baskets as he usually has in this type of game. So
now it's Tolliver who gets fouled in the post.
It was a hard foul too.
He will go to the line for the second time tonight. Split his last two.
Now it is good to see Grant Urbanic for Millard North, who took the hard hit on the deck. And it's good to see him back in the game. And as he had three three-pointers in the first quarter.
Tolliver can't get his first one to fall. And it looks like number 15, Camden Money, will sub out, as well as Neil Mosser.
Got to make your free throws.
He's 50% on the night. It's Gaith to dribble it up. Now it's Mosser over to Rollins. Rollins now back to Gaith. Rollins with a pump fake, gets pickpocketed by Marquise Tolliver, and a foul will be called on Marquise Tolliver. He will stay here with the Mustangs.
Yeah, it was a good job, it looked like, for Marquise. He just picked his pocket over Rollins, and he just...
A little bit too much contact
yeah.
there. That's Grant Urbanic over to Gaith in the corner. Kicks it out to Rollins, who puts up a three, no good.
First three attempt of the game does not go for him. Now, for the Junior Jays, our mindset is just score. They missed a shot. Let's get going on this positive side. 4 minutes remaining. Let's make the most of it.
It's taking advantage of situations like this that makes good teams great teams. And a charge foul is called against Trinell Parker. And
now get the crowd going.
He will sub out for Carson Jones.
Carson Jones will come in.
Millard North dribbles it up the court. Rollins back up to Mosser. Mosser back to Mosser. Mosser to Mosser. Now it's Rollins working on Clausen.
5 on the shot clock.
Mosser puts up a mid-range shot off the back iron.
Nice
Rebounded by
rebound.
Rollins. Pickpocketed there by Clausen. And it'll be Carter Brown to take it up. Big pass over to Tolliver. Back to Carney for three. Doesn't get his to fall. And it is out of bounds. Last touch by Millard North.
Oh, I'm not sure about that. It looked like it may have touched off a Mustang, but granted, we are all the way up here. They're all the way down there.
Yeah.
So what do I know? What do I know, Chris?
Neil Mosser to take it up. I believe both Mosser brothers are on the court at the same time. There's now it's Rollins over to Gaith. Gaith now to Neil Mosser. Neil Mosser
Working against Emmett Knight, who checked in.
And a foul called on the floor. That puts both teams at 4 fouls. That means both teams will be in the bonus during the next foul. I wonder if that...
Yeah, that changes the mindset. Hello.
And Clausen.
Oh,
pickpocketed again. Over to Rollins, who is fouled. Cannot get the and one.
kind of interesting sequence of events. And Clausen had the steal in hand, but I think it might have been Josh Carney who just couldn't get the pass away from him, and results in Derek Rollins going back to the line.
Derek Rollins now. 62% from the line this season. So he gets his first one. Looking to go 2 for 2 on the night.
If I'm not mistaken, this might be his first points of the ball game. Interesting to see a talented guy like him go quiet until the 2:43 mark of the second quarter.
Now it's Ebbett Knight running the point for the Junior Jays. Gets it over to Carson Jones. Carson Jones has 2 guys on him, and it's picked away by Millard North, and it'll be called an over and back.
Can't afford the sloppy turnovers as Lukey's been pacing, is just gonna drive him crazy.
Going all the way past the water bottles. And that'll be Gaith. Can't get his fadeaway.
A double dribble
is called. I don't think.
And Lukey's very upset. Every time they have an opportunity to go down and score, it's just been, it goes right back to the Mustangs. That's not in his liking.
It'll be Rollins to inbound the ball. Gets it immediately over to Mosser. Neil Mosser, who gets it to Gaith, and the whistle's blown again. It looks like he might have stepped out of bounds.
Baseline.
Yep.
So we'll go back to the Junior Jays, and
a lot of whistles blown here in the second quarter.
Big time.
It's Emmett Knight back running the point. They need to score here. Over to Carter Brown, to Jones, to Carney. Carney down to Clausen, who gets pickpocketed. Out of bounds, last touch by off the knee, he says, of Dylan Clausen. And that'll be Neil Mosser to inbound it over to Gaith.
Been a huge drought of scoring for the Junior Jays. It's just not been their first half, really.
And out of bounds, maybe a foul. No, not a foul, out of bounds. It's Gaith over to Urbanic. Urbanic to Mosser, Mosser to his brother Neil. Now it's Rollins behind the arc, dribbles in. And weird shot there by 13, Neil Mosser. Emmett Knight.
Got to get something scoring here. Got to get something
bring
for
it
that.
up.
Like
Carney
right here.
for a 3, no good.
Drought continues.
See by Carney's frustration there. And it'll be Urbanic for 3, 4, 4,
again.
4. 12 points for, excuse me, that was Major Mosser, not Urbanic, excuse me.
Either way, I mean, the three-point shooting has just been electrifying. It's winning them this game for the Mustangs.
Now it's Clausen over to Carney at the top of the key, gets his 3, ending the drought for the Junior Jays. It is a 10-point game as time winds down here in the first half.
Under a minute. Jays down 10. They just need a response, per usual.
It's Gaith working on Carson Jones. Gets in, passes it back out. Now it's Rollins. Up to Gaith. Resetting, 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Now it's Neil Mosser on Emmett Knight.
An opening.
Puts up a shot, no foul. It will play on. Emmett Knight getting double teamed.
Watch out.
Hasty pass over to,
Oh my gosh.
And it will be out of bounds. Last touch by Creighton Prep.
If I'm Coach Lukey, I'm just saying, like, you guys are just kind of overthinking this. Trying to get the fancy passes out of the way, and it just hasn't been resulting in the way. And there's 5 seconds left in the half.
And it looks like Gaith will put up a deep 3, no good. And that is where we will leave the first half. Millard North 27, Creighton Prep 17. A very, very physical game so far. Millard North just was able to score the points.
Having more answers than the Junior Jays. They got to find another answer being down 10. So we will step aside and we'll be back for the second half.
welcome you back to the Hyder Center for the second half of high school basketball against your Creighton Prep Junior Jays. Struggling.
Struggling would be one word to put it, but they're not. It's not the worst. I mean, I would say that this is a good performance, but granted, if it's just the sloppy turnovers, the critical mistakes, the fouls that have been called, it's just if they've eliminated those, they are right back in the game. And along with that, if they defend the three-pointers better by Millard North, they'd be even closer in this game, if not winning this game. So, main storyline is Grant Urbanic is 3 for 3 from behind the arc. So, it has just been so far so good for the Mustangs, and a lot of things to catch up on if you're the Junior Jays. As Urbanic had 9, Neil Mosser had 6. Rollins only. It's surprising to me. Rollins for the Mustangs. Derek Rollins. He leads mixing my words. He leads the team in points per game, yet he has 0 field goals today. So that's something to take note of.
Wondering if it might be another Amari Bynum situation where not a lot in the first half, but once the second half starts, they go. Turns it on, yeah. Gaith will be on the corner, or the wing. And
look out.
Looks like the ball is loose, and it is off of Dylan Clausen.
Dylan Clausen, who was fighting for the ball, but kind of what we saw with Carson Jones earlier, he was on the blue.
It'll be Gaith to inbound it. Mosser. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Behind the back pass to Monty. Monty puts up a buzzer beater, gets it to go. First points of the half go to Millard North. And now it's Marquise Tolliver. Tolliver driving, spin move, puts up a floater of his own.
Nice rebound
leaves
by
it
Rollins.
short. That's a key, those are key points that you need right there.
Had him, but just wasn't able to get it.
Everything but the finish. Now it's Monty with the ball. Over to Rollins, who looks for a 3 but doesn't put it up. And it is blocked by Trinell Parker. Derek Rollins, it's going to go the other way. Derek Rollins went to go dunk it, but was
Trinell Parker says no thank you.
Denied and rejected by Trinell Parker.
He really went up for like the high arcing like slam, kind of like that. So he just got to, that's a good, if anything momentum pusher, that's the one right there.
Now it's Clausen down to Parker, who works in the post, kicks it back out to Carter Brown, who looks like he wanted to take that 3. Over to Clausen, back down to Parker. Parker gonna get double teamed, and a travel will be called.
It's another one of those silly mistakes. It's just been just not ideal.
And Millard North will jog up the court. Neil Mosser puts up a floater, will miss the hoop, and a foul called on Creighton Prep as Derek Rollins will get his first field goal of the night and 1.
Again, it's just, I would say, I mean, kind of hard to put in the words, but it's just all going just like not the wrong direction. That's all, but.
That's Derek Rollins.
Here we go, birdcage distraction, here we go.
And does not phase him. Millard North on a 5-0 scoring run in this second half. Now it's Parker. Over to Clausen.
Just kind of trapped there. You gotta find another one.
Clausen down to Parker. Went to go put it up, but gets the ball just stolen right out of his hands.
Nice shot by Urbanic.
Now looks like Neil Mosser. Big packs over to Derek Rollins in the corner. Gets it to go. His 6th point of the half.
It's kind of what you said, Chris. You know, he's just, if you could be a guy where the second half or first half just has not been it, but the second half he just turns on a gear and it's a good gear.
Now it's Carter Brown, puts up a three of his own, nothing but net. Great shot there by Torrin Carter Brown.
Yeah, that's exactly what you need to get back in this game.
Now it's Gaith, and a travel is called. And it's Millard North by 15. Marquise Tolliver setting up his offense, guarded by Urbanic. Millard North playing some great defense.
Oh, big time. 20 points at the 5-minute mark in the third quarters.
And it'll be Kearney
Make it 22. Kearney's got 10.
Wow, great game here for Josh Kearney.
Off the bench, so far so clean.
Oh, little 1-2 there for Manu.
Got a collision there down on the court too between
Marquise
Kearney and Urbanic. They're hit down on the court, but both of them are up and moving.
Now it'll be Carter Brown to put up a mid-range shot and a foul. And he will go to the line to shoot two.
Well, as my uncle always calls it, he got Ryan Nemharded. Got the foul from behind, and yeah, no, okay.
And he will make his first. Subs there for Millard North. Major Mosser will come in, as well as Rahaman.
I think it was Camden Money who was kind of trying to go up from behind and deflect the ball. Good strategy. You don't want to see what Carter Brown just didn't expect it to come, but it's just
got a little bit of his hand.
Yep.
And he will make them both, cutting the lead down to 11.
Haven't gotten a roll. It was like 35-17, if I'm not wrong. Now it's back to a little 7-0 run.
Well, starting a roll is easy.
Yeah.
Keeping it up is definitely a lot harder. Yeah. And that'll be Neil Mosser for a deep three. Will not get it to go. And
nice
Millard North
job.
managed to keep it in. Great hustle there.
He's
and now it's
that.
Gaith for a three. And nothing but net. Holds out his shot form.
Gaith has just been later shot, and the second chance opportunities for the Mustangs has just been ample.
Now it's Carter Brown for his own three. Misses it short, and it will be a foul on Creighton Prep. Struggling for the rebound. Looks like just got a little too physical there.
Big time. Let me remind you that Millard North is responsible for Bellevue West's only loss, and Bellevue West is, of course, #1. So this team has just been electric, and it's been great so far, being up 14.
Derek Rollins gets stopped there by Dylan Clausen. Deep three there by Mosser.
Ooh.
Doesn't get it to go. And a little bit of a scary pass there for Creighton Prep. Oh, ball goes flying.
Whoa.
Wonder what happened there. Mr. Mullen will roll it back to the ref. It will stay with Creighton Prep. Inbound it off the side. And Carter Brown. Marquise Tolliver dribbles in, kicks it over to Carter Brown. Looks for a three, doesn't get it. Jump stop, and will be deflected.
They said he got a high all ball. Nice job right there.
Millard North using their height to their advantage, especially against a small point guard like Torrin. It doesn't matter. Major Mosser will make another three, and a timeout is called.
Electrifying three, as that has the Millard North Mustang fans on their feet. Says time to talk it over again for the Junior Jays.
We will take a break here also. Don't go anywhere here at CPSN. Welcome you back after that short intermission. It'll be Creighton Prep basketball. Inbounded by Dylan Clausen over to Marquise Tolliver. Creighton Prep looking to just get something going here on offense. Carney, deep three, in and out. They needed that. Now it's Gaith, the drive of his own, puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Creighton Prep. Dylan Clausen, dribbling up the court. Now it's Carney in the corner. Slows things down. Gets to Clausen, guarded by 25, Pierce Mewbury. Now it's Carney with the drive, jump stops, goes to try to pass it to Carter Brown, doesn't get it. Now it's Urbanic over to Gaith with a clean layup. Urbanic and Gaith ended up on the ground.
Able to just race down the court end to end.
Now it's Marquise Tolliver on the wing. Dominant performance here by Millard North as they extend their lead to 19. As Carter Brown dribbles in for a mid-range, gets it, and a timeout called, a full timeout called by Creighton Prep.
Nice job to get points on the board, but he's just able to step inside and go for 2, not 3. Add more points.
As we will take a break here, again also with 1:33 left on the clock. Welcome you back here to the Hyder Center. It'll be, I believe, Millard North basketball. And that's Rahaman. Dribble it up. Coming off of a great 3 by Mosser. Speaking of Mosser, he has the ball. Down to Rollins, or Urbanic, back up to Rollins. Rahaman. Rollins.
Trying to have that man defense, I suppose.
Back over to Neil Mosser, who puts up a floater in and out, no good. Clausen takes it up by himself.
1 minute remaining. Try to make the most of it before you talk things over again.
Over to Carter Brown. Tolliver down to Clausen, who gets pinned with the backboard.
Nice job by Rollins.
And Mosser will take it in, can't get it to fall, and it'll be out of bounds.
Is it gonna go there? Yep.
It'll be Creighton Prep basketball now. 26-43 your score. Less than 40 seconds left on the clock. Marquise Tolliver will take it up the floor now. Oh, good looks to get it to Carson Jones, and it is just snagged away by number 13, Neil Mosser.
But again, it's just turnover after turnover. It's just not going to work.
Shoot himself in the foot here. Gonna need to tighten things up. And Mosser with a layup. Looks like he lost his footing. No foul called.
On the court.
Over to Tolliver. Tolliver is fouled by Jack Goodwin.
Called a foul. I think it went up to the. That's a shooting foul?
I'm not sure.
Intentional foul.
Intentional foul called by number 2,
Across his
Jack
arms.
Goodwin. And Marquise Tolliver will shoot by himself.
Yeah.
These are key shots to make, as he will make his first. Tolliver has split both pairs of free throws he's shot so far. Let's see if he can break that streak here. And he will.
Yep. He can go 2 for 2, and I think Prep will get the ball back.
Yeah, good chance to get 4 quick points here. Maybe change the trajectory of this game. That would be huge.
And hoist it up.
Carter Brown for a good 3, no good.
Left off the mark.
And 28-43, Millard North up will be your score leading into the final quarter of this game. As they will take a break, so will we. Don't go anywhere. Fourth quarter is underway. Creighton Prep will start us off. Emmett Knight running the point.
0-0 ball game. This is kind of like the mindset, I suppose.
And a pass to another turnover by Creighton Prep.
Yeah, that's another impressive thing. After like a tipped ball, or you're trying to, I was about ready to go out of bounds. There's a Mustang racing right to the ball and just able to just poke it and go out and get it and result in the turnover, result in the, you name it.
Rounds will put up a 3 off the back iron. And
oh boy.
Creighton Prep will come out with it. Carson Jones will stop, and a foul is called. Head coach Josh Lukey is sitting down. That can be a good sign. And he gets back up.
I mean,
Carson Jones.
Jones hasn't had his best game compared to other nights. Tacks on 1 point.
Gets his first. And Josh Carney will sub out. Carson Jones makes them both. And looks like Rahaman will take the ball up. He's going to slow things down. Over to Mosser. Back over to Rahaman. Over to Rollins.
3 guys around him.
Puts it back up.
That's just impressive. That's just really shows how good of a player Derek Rollins is, that he's just 3 guys around him and still able to convert an easy basket.
You know, 6'5", he's obviously got some weight on both the Creighton Prep posts. Doesn't matter. Dylan Clausen gets a tough layup.
If Prep wants to come back and win this game, and probably, you have to go back to that 2-headed monster that we were talking about between Dylan Clausen and Chanel Parker and other guys. Everything's got to be clicking.
Millard North doing a very good job, however, of making sure that two-hitter monster does not score. As a turnover by Millard North, Carson Jones racing down the court. Gets it over to Turnell Parker.
All right. Here we
Dunks
go.
it right through the iron.
The whole birdcage just
fell over.
Collapsed. They're revving up.
Creighton Prep getting some quick points. Millard North will slow things down.
It's an 8-0 run for the Junior Jays. A 2 run, pardon.
That's Mosser in the corner. Over to Rollins, back to Rahaman. Rahaman with a layup. Doesn't go in. In a battle for the basketball, he's blocked by Dylan Clausen, and a foul is called. He's shooting 2.
Oh boy.
The birdcage is timid about that one.
They do not like that.
Rollins now to shoot. They will go for their distractions. They're chest bumping, and it works off the back iron. And Major Mosser will come out. Looks like Gaith will take his spot. Gaith having himself a very good game also tonight. And Rollins will split him. That's Millard North by 12.
5:38 remaining. Everything's got to click. Do or die at this point.
Emmett Knight now on the wing, directing traffic over to Turnell Parker. Now it's Carter Brown at the top of the key, who puts up a 3, no good. Looks like he went to shoot it behind Turnell Parker.
Yeah, Millard North fans wanted a moving screen, didn't get it, but didn't matter.
Gaith over to Rollins, who just puts it right in.
Yeah, this second half has been storied on Derek Rollins. You know, he only had 2 points in the...
And a whistle's blown? Not too sure. It'll be a...
They're pointed at one of the fans.
Not too sure. Looking at. And the teams will go to their respective benches. And it appears a fan is being asked to leave.
He's ejecting a fan from the stands.
Wow.
He is.
That's. I don't think I've ever seen that. Alex.
Huh. You know, I've seen in baseball that they eject fans, or not eject fans, but eject just players from the game, just clearly toss them. That referee just kicked a fan out of the game.
Wow.
Well, that was not on my bingo card.
And after that confusing turn of events, Creighton Prep now with the ball. It'll be Clausen on the wing. Now it's Parker over to Carter Brown. Dribbles around. He will step back, put up a 3. Doesn't fall. After a couple quick moves, just can't get it to connect there. As Millard North will take their sweet time here. And Gaith puts up a layup. Makes it look easy. Millard North is now at 50. And it is Carter Brown now.
Offensively, it just has not been it. It's 34 points. It's approaching 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. It's just not going to win basketball games, if you ask me.
And Parker puts up a layup, but it can't get it to fall. You know, when Parker's not having a game, Carson Jones isn't having a game,
I guess
it's really hard to win. And it is out of bounds, last touch by Creighton Prep. It looks like they wanted a foul there. And subs will come on. Marquise Tolliver, Josh Carney, and Max Jungers coming in for Turnell Parker, Emmett Knight, and Torrin Carter Brown. And a timeout is called.
Timeout called by Millard North. They're going to resume to talk things over with as Prep remains down 16.
We will take a short break here at CPSN. Don't go anywhere. Back. It'll be Millard North basketball. This to be Neil Mosser to inbound it.
Neil Mosser averaging about 15 points a game. He has quite a few here tonight.
And it'll be Mosser to put it up, and one. Gets fouled on his way up.
Expand their lead even more.
And Mosser will make his first, or make his, getting his 3 points the old-fashioned way. Tarver will drive in, get a quick layup. Just over 3.5 minutes left in this ball game as Elijah Geith brings it up. Gets it to Rollins, back to Mosser, and over to Geith again. Mosser now dribbles. Guarded by the freshman Max Jungers. And he will get right past him, but will not get his shot to go. Now it's Marquise Tolliver.
Look out.
And Marquise Tolliver gets it over to Carney, who's having himself a game. Tolliver now kicks it out to Jungers. Freshman. In the corner, no good. Rebounded by Rollins. And now it's Urbanic. Haven't heard much of him in the second halves. Now it's Moni. Geith now by the logo. Over to Mosser. Back to Rollins. Now Geith in the corner. Rollins gonna do a 1-2. Geith puts up a hefty three. Beats the buzzer. And Marquise Tolliver will, looks like foul was called.
Got Jet Smeal checking into the game, getting some of the bench players in as they remain down 20.
And now it's Tolliver. Will dribble it in and get blocked. Big packs over to Elijah Geith with about 2 minutes left. Creighton Prep down 20, not looking too good.
Regarding next games for these teams, Prep will play Prep will play Central tomorrow for senior night. Same time tomorrow. Same time as this game, but only for tomorrow. As for Millard North, if I'm not mistaken, they will have a game tomorrow. They will host Lincoln North Star tomorrow.
And Rollins with an easy layup. Noah Banks and Miles Jackson will get some minutes now as well. Oh, Jet Smeal with a turnover and an intentional foul.
Fans want an intentional foul like there was earlier in the game. I mean,
it's like they will not get it.
And
it's like Keelan Bennett will check in for Millard North as well. Excuse me, as well as Pierce Newberry. And it's like, not too sure. So it'll be an inbound play. Jack Goodwin also checking into the game. Keelan Bennett now with the ball, guarded by Jet Smeal.
Seen some bench guys in the game. Noah Bangs, he got minutes against Westside and Millard South.
And a dunk by Pierce Newberry. Now it's Josh Carney. Under a minute left in the game. And Jet Smeal will get some quick points.
Either way, whether you look at this, you just got to rebound against Central tomorrow. Especially, you got to learn offensively. I mean, 38 points. I mean, that's 9 times out of 10. That's not going to cut them in the game. And to have 38, I don't know the last time we've seen 38 points win a game. So I know there was 40-39 against Millard West last year.
3 seconds left on the shot clock. Keelan Bennett with a deep three, no good. And Noah Bangs will get the rebound. Yeah, that will about do it here tonight. Josh Carney puts up one more. And your final, Creighton Prep 38, Millard North 60. Some great defense by Millard North.
Oh, big time.
A lot of, I think, struggling Creighton Prep team on that offense with a lot of turnovers.
Yeah, I mean, plenty of storylines, one of which being, Grant Urbanic having 3 for 3 from behind the arc. You got Derek Rollins. He was trying to, the first half wasn't it really in the first half, but second half he was simply able to get it going and whatnot. But overall, that game you just kind of had the tip of your cap to Millard North, really. I mean, they beat Bellevue West. They've beaten just amazing teams day in and day out. It's been a great year for them. They look to continue on in the state tournament. As for Prep, it's pretty much a must-win game tomorrow in order to host a district. So it's do or die, a huge game tomorrow against their oldest rival of all time, against Central.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to have short-term memory with, especially when games like this happen, but they just got to focus on the next game, stay focused on what they know and not let this get into their head. As that will about do it here at CPSN. I'm Chris Hillebrand alongside Alex Tijan. Directing is Jack Cosgrove.
Our advisor, Mr. Askershek.
Absolutely, as well as Colton Alder on floor camera. We will see you tomorrow here at the Hyder Center. Good night.